Itirashay, Eren, or see you later, Eren. The most heart-wrenching line you could say to an anime fan after the release of the final episode of the 10-year series Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan. Looking back from the very beginning, we all thought that Attack on Titan was just about a boy full of anger who wants to kill every single Titan in the world to avenge the death of his very own mother, who died at the hands of a Titan. But as the story goes on, we were able to see that constant struggle to achieve the what seems like unachievable freedom wasn't just all about his personal anger and revenge, but also for the people around him, his townsfolk, his comrades, his friends, and most importantly, the person he wants to protect the most, that he would even sacrifice himself just so she could live a long and happy life without the threats coming from the people living outside of the walls that want to end the lives of the so-called devils in Paradis, Mikasa. Obviously, Attack on Titan is not your go-to romantic anime. That's why we don't have those so-called sweet moments of Eren and Mikasa. But why do we feel heartbroken about their love story that we didn't even see and know if it existed? As we all know, the first thing that crosses our mind when we hear Eren and Mikasa is their first scene together. Not the awakening of Mikasa's power, but their scarf scene, wherein Mikasa just lost both of her parents, and Dr. Yeager said that from there on, Mikasa would be living with them, and she was there standing on the corner while feeling a little bit chilly and confused. Eren then gave Mikasa his red scarf to keep her warm. And that right there, that's where we first saw the glimmer in Mikasa's eyes while looking at Eren when he's putting the scarf on her. After that, their second heartwarming scene is when Eren saved Mikasa when she was about to get eaten by Titans during their first mission as the Survey Corps. Then appeared another Titan who was fighting alongside them and mysteriously killed the other Titans roaming around. That weird Titan who saves the day actually turned out to be Eren. Moving on, the next most memorable scene of the two was during Season 2, Episode 37, where Mikasa was then again about to get eaten, not just by an ordinary Titan, but the same Titan that devoured Eren's mother, who is actually Dinah Fritz, the first wife of Dr. Yeager and the mother of Zeke. Mikasa was about to be caught by the hands of Dinah's Titan form when Eren felt all the bravery catching up to him to punch the Titan's hands while screaming. After a moment of silence, all the pure Titans around the vicinity started rushing towards Dinah, attacking her, and eventually leading to her death and saving Mikasa and the rest of the survivors. This was the time they found out that the usurper of the founding Titan was none other than Eren Yeager. Furthermore, Eremika didn't have any other scenes because Eren went to Marley and continued to move forward to achieve freedom for himself and the people he loved the most. Which is why it is 100 times the sadness, the pain, and all the other emotions at once when we get what we've been somehow longing for, which is for them to admit their true feelings and love for each other. But that only happened once, for the first and last time when Mikasa kisses Eren on the lips after she beheaded him to end the nightmare represented realistically by the rumbling and the fights between Eren and Armin, as well as Rainer, Piek, Ani, Levi, Falco, and the rest of the group versus the Hallucigenia, or the source of all living matter in Attack on Titan. That's all that we got from the both of them. So where is the Eremika hype coming from? It is all from the people who have come to realize that Eren tried and did his best to stop the rumbling. But it seems as if it was written in the stars, and no matter what he does, it will always happen and end that way. The netizens and the fans are still coping about the fact that the author Hajime Isayama gave us the cabin scene wherein Eren and Mikasa lived together, just the two of them in a faraway cabin somewhat resembling the house where Mikasa and her parents lived for 4 years, basically the remaining years of Eren as a Titan shifter, running away from everyone and everything. Since Mikasa is an Ackerman, meaning the founding Titan cannot erase her memories, this is the only thing that the fans have been holding on to, that what happened in the cabin actually happened in real life and they actually spent Aaron's remaining years together while knowing their true feelings for each other.